Inquisition.
Smiles, everyone. We must be careful how we present ourselves.
Why did Divine Victoria call the Exalted Council? She's kept Orlais from bothering us for the last 2 years.
At increasing political cost, yes. She has done all she can, but the Exalted Council has become necessary. Orlais would control us, and based on their many marriage proposals, they have specific plans for you. Our real concern is Ferelden. They would see us disbanded entirely.
Inquisitor, it has been too long. I hope the years have been kind to you.
How have you been, Mother Giselle?
I spent last summer in Emprise du Lion, distributing food sent from the Exalted Plains. The Dales are finally recovering.
They had better be recovering. Corypheus has been dead for 2 years.
Not all wounds heal quickly, but I hope the worst is behind us. I should mention that your forces at Suladin Keep were of great help. Please give my compliments to Baron Deschedin. Divine Victoria asked me to greet you on her behalf. She is currently attending to the Ferelden ambassador's concerns.
I'll speak to Divine Victoria.
I believe she would appreciate that, your worship. The Divine sees the good that you can do and have done. Duke Cyril will wish to greet you on behalf of Orlais. I believe he is currently speaking with the Tevinter ambassador. Many of your friends have returned as well. I hope you have a chance to speak with them before the Exalted Council begins.
Thank you, Mother Giselle.
Your worship, a final question, if I may. This Exalted Council, Ferelden would have the Inquisition disband. Orlais sees its power as another feather in a chevalier's helmet. What do you wish to do with the Inquisition?
Corypheus is dead. We accomplished what we set out to do. If we're not needed any longer, and if it can be done peacefully, it may be time for the Inquisition to disband.
Thank you. Maker watch over you, Inquisitor. I will not keep you any longer.
Hello everyone and welcome to Set 21 of Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition, my rogue playthrough. We're finally in the Trespasser DLC, holy fuck. So I decided that this is probably going to be a two-parter, so it's probably going to be Set 22 will be the last set. We'll see about how that goes though. This set is mostly going to be dedicated to basically catching up with everyone and see what happened off screen. Or what happened in between the 2 years between the two places. Now, many of you may be wondering how to access the Trespasser DLC, since it is a bit different from the Jazz of Hakon and the Descent DLC. This DLC is only accessible after you beat Corypheus. All you have to do is beat him, and it's accessible on the War Table. Now, if you accept the War Table mission to do the Trespasser, you can never go back to Skyhold. This is the end of the game. That's it. So, yeah, make sure you get everything you need done. Like I said before, though, this set is going to be dedicated to specifically what the DLC entails, what's in the main hub area, which is out here in the Winter Palace, and catching up with everyone. And then doing a little bit of storyline. It'll probably end up being 2 hours long in total this set. We shall see. But first, let's get to it. Let's start talking with Lady Josephine, who's up over near. Josie, how you doing? Haven't seen you in ages.
It's been quite a day so far, has it not? I've been speaking with representatives from everywhere.
Have they given you trouble?
Not at all. It is quite alarming. It means they are all saving themselves up for later. Would you walk with me? I should like to take some air before the Exalted Council becomes inescapable. The palace has been most accommodating. We are, after all, here at their insistence, but the ministers may... No. No more talk of the council. This meeting was to spend time with you in a more relaxed fashion.
You're tense as a bowstring.
I'm so very dreadful at this. The truth is, there is a small entertainment happening tonight, to which I may be able to find a pair of invitations.
You'd like me to go with you?
Very much so. In all the years you worked with Orlais, you had so little time to enjoy its culture.
I do wish you'd warned me the game would take more work after Halam Shiral.
It's strange. Those were somehow simpler times. With all that's been happening, I promised myself a single evening out. I'd very much like to go with a friend.
If it let me dodge any pre-council meetings, you could drag me back to Adamant.
I do hope it will be more pleasant than that. The past years have been so busy. We have earned at least a few moments of rest.
A calm night out sounds...
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
This was your idea of a restful evening.
Ah, wasn't it lovely? It's been so long since I've gone to the opera. But tell me, did you enjoy the performance?
I don't think I'm really an opera person.
Ah, well, at least you broadened your horizons.
That's certainly one way to put it.
Oh, look! The encore signal!
I am curious, what the fuck just happened? Oh well, c'est la vie. Let's go down and talk to Varric. How's things in Kirkwall, buddy?
The Prince of Starkhaven wrote to you again.
Of course he did. Just put that one in the pile with letters from the Merchants Guild.
And the captain of the city guard had a very colorful message for me to deliver to you as well.
Inquisitor! Andraste's ass, am I ever glad to see you.
Are you in some kind of trouble? What's happened this time?
So suspicious. I'll have you know I've never been convicted of anything. Officially. This is Bran Caven. Until recently he was the Viscount...
Provisional Viscount.
Of Kirkwall.
So why is he here with messages from the Merchants Guild?
I have resumed my post as seneschal now that Master Tethras has been elected Viscount.
You're the Viscount of Kirkwall now.
Well, it seems the two of you have a great deal to discuss. Why don't I just leave you to it?
So, it turns out you fund enough reconstruction efforts in a city-state, the nobles give you the worst job they can think of.
Does this mean I can't tempt you into coming back to Skyhold? Wicked Grace hasn't been the same since you left.
I'm probably going to be stuck in Kirkwall for the foreseeable future. There's a lot to do back home. They voted me in because I got the harbor and businesses up and running again. They want shit fixed, and I can do that. Anyway, I was hoping I'd catch you before the summit got underway. I got you a sort of present. It's official recognition of your title and holdings in Kirkwall. Congratulations. You're a Comtesse now.
You can't actually do that without...
Too late. Already did it. I also got you a seat in the Merchants Guild. Don't thank me. I was just going to give you mine, but they got so angry about it.
This is highly irregular. You know there have already been complaints from the...
You were leaving us to talk, remember?
This is possibly too much, Varric. I don't know what to say.
That's nothing. Practically nothing. Don't mention it. Oh, that reminds me. It's the key to the city.
You can't give that away without approval from the council and a special ceremony.
It's just symbolic anyway.
It controls one of the giant chain nets in the harbor.
Really? It's so much better than I thought.
Thank you. I'm touched. A little bit horrified by this key now, but still touched.
Please don't give anything else away.
I don't know how this council thing is going to end for the Inquisition. But whatever gets decided, you've got a place lined up in Kirkwall if you want it. Also, control of the harbor, I guess. Anyway, you should meet with the diplomats. And we'll get in a game of Wicked Grace before I go back, though, right?
I wouldn't miss it.
Don't bet any public buildings this time.
I love it. Bear just gives me shit. I actually think he would make a great Viscount of Kirkwall. Definitely better than some of the previous ones. Alright, let's talk to Blackwall. How you doing, buddy?
Fashionably late. I thought you weren't gonna show.
You wanted to catch up?
And Gerolf strolls up, hands filled with ripe squashes, and says, "Sir, I must report that it was an utter boondoggle." Maybe you had to be there.
Yes. Probably lost something in the retelling.
Well, we can't all be Varric. Anyway, it's nice to be back, though I'm not sure what to think of this council. The Wardens will be missing me, but they aren't going to keep me away from a friend who might need my sword arm.
Your aim is atrocious. I'm embarrassed for you.
Think you can do better?
Well, I am an archer, so yeah, probably a lot better. Okay, so while we're over here, before we go talk to Cole, who's over there, I'm going to point out this nifty, beautiful, beautiful little shop. First off, we'll get this as well. Boop. Oh, let me get that. There we go. Okay, I'm going to mention this as well. There are a series of side quests you can do that will give you permanent stat bonuses, as well as a bunch of other stuff. This here is for a dog that a Mabari that Cullen currently is playing with. Nah, let's go with that. If you collect them all, if you collect one of them, you get +1 Constitution when you turn it in. If you find all of them, you get the Cudgel of the Gold and Ebon Queen, which is a unique weapon, has a unique effect to it. It's pretty cool to have, so +1 Constitution is also always nice. Now onto this shop. This shop is the most beautiful thing ever. I'll show you why in a second. Also be careful, the dog treats do count as junk items that you can sell by pressing triangle. Don't do that. So as you can see, infinite dragon scales and infinite everything else. All of these have that effect. Like over here is the cloths, so dragon webbing, stuff like that. Over here, the metal dragon bones. Over here, what is this? Weapons by the looks of it. Yeah, unique weapon. The clasping maw. And over here is herbs. So pretty much you can get literally everything in the game that you need because you can no longer go out and just farm for them. So this is a great place if you want to make those weapons that you've been holding off on for a while. Do it now. You'll have the money, and you'll have infinite supply to everything, so you can make the best possible weapons for each of your characters now. Also, right here is a accessory shop. Now, if memory serves, this accessory shop has access to all of the unique stuff. Like all the stuff you could have gotten in the Black Emporium are here, as well as, if you don't have them, the unique equipment from the other thing, I can't remember what it's called, as well as a bunch of all this stuff. So you can make all the runes you want as well, which is just mwah, beautiful. And if you need to make the stuff, all you have to do is go around the corner and back in here. That is one of the other things you can do. It's a Harlequin. I'll mention all those real quickly. There are paintings scattered throughout the place that are askew. If you fix them, you get +2 strength. If you find a Harlequin, you get +2 dexterity and gold. If you collect tag 5 Harlequins, I'm going to go ahead and do the gold nug, you get the brand schematic, which I believe I just got from this. Oh, the Mighty Offense Tonic. I forgot to get that. Okay. I will show you the brand talisman, the brand thing. I think it's under this. No? I know I have it. I may not have it on this because it's a unique accessory. The brand... Yeah, possibly. That's annoying. It's a unique one-handed weapon that gives you a electric, fire, or ice effect depending on what you put onto it. I think it's supposed to be in here. No, I have Encore, which is one of those ones as well. So it should be in here. Don't see it. In here? Nope. Huh, weird. Oh, well, you get it and you can get that equipment, so it's pretty cool to have. There are hollow statues all over the place as well. Collect those, you get +1 cutting each, and if you collect enough, you'll eventually get the Encore schematic, which is a unique staff that has special bard-based effects. So it's pretty cool to have. The bones, and then at night, later on, after you go through a little bit of the storyline, you can set off fireworks in the back. If you set them off just right, you gain points as well. If you earn 50 points, you get +1 to your magic. If you get 65, +3 to your magic and a sigil of the golem. If you get +80 points, you get +6 to your magic and a chromatic great sword schematic. And if you earn 100, you get +10 willpower. So it's pretty cool to have. Alright, let's talk to Cole, see how things are going.
Inquisitor, I see you have time for afternoon refreshments. Did you know that a merchant in the courtyard is selling gemstones the same color as your eyes? What an odd thing to say. I must see this for myself.
Did you want the table?
I still don't understand Orlesians and their masks, but it makes him happy. And I needed the table.
For breadcrumbs?
Birds like breadcrumbs.
Oh, Cole, good day. I didn't see you there.
But I saw you, as lovely as your songs.
Meriden decided this freely.
The world has ample pain, Inquisitor. The kindness found in Cole is rare indeed.
Her songs bring happiness to those who hear, and I can make her happy in return.
Well then, carry on.
I've heard a lot of people don't like that turnabout, but I'm glad Cole found someone. That makes me happy. Alright, let's talk to Sarah, see how she's doing.
Inquisitor Herald, glad to be back, though. Whatever it is this lot have shoved up their sleeves. Just right up in there.
That's it? It's been some time.
Well, we don't know what's what, so what's there to go on about? It's Inquisition business, innit? That's all we are. Maybe sort out how they want to mess with us. Then there'll be something to talk about.
Oh, nothing special with Sarah. I guess we're not really friends. I don't think I finished our quest line. Kind of annoying, but eh.
Your Worship, I'm glad you're here. Listen, I need you to keep the Chief distracted while we sneak this dragon skull through the room behind him.
Got it.
It's for his birthday.
Didn't ask, Krem.
All right, here he comes. Just keep him talking. He loves talking.
Kadan, made time for a drink.
You know, I've been asking around about new equipment. For us. There's a merchant in Valrio who sells these silver rods with little cuffs that work like stocks.
I prefer rope work myself. Knots are easier to adjust and more intimate. But if it's stocks you want, you're worth it. Maybe the merchant will throw in some clamps, too.
I always forget how tall you are.
Right? Hello down there.
Do you think news of the Exalted Council could affect the lyrium shipments from Orzammar?
Maybe.
It's good to see that the Veil has largely healed, now that most of the major rifts are closed. You might think otherwise, but the Veil isn't technically a physical barrier. It's more like a magical vibration that repels the Fade. Did you know that Ferelden has its own names for lords? The country is divided into Ternirs, governed by Terns. Inside those are cities and Arlings ruled by Arls, and then there's the Banorn. It's a large area of countryside ruled by multiple bands.
Good to know.
Surprise! Happy birthday, Chief!
Oh, you guys. You got me.
I think that was supposed to be him winking. So much weird shit. Anything else? Nope. Alright, that's a bunch of weird shit going on there. Alright, over here, by the way, is a nice little area. We get access to a bunch of little side stuff. But most importantly, we have our wardrobe. Because I'm getting fucking tired of this outfit. Nope. Nope. There we go. Much better. As well as our little handy-dandy little spot here. Alright.